Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Due to recent events surrounding the 6ix9ine interview, I had to seek counseling. I had to go to a group because I was spiraling. You know, I called in Dewberry from Dallas, Texas, Ray Daniels from the South Side, you know what I'm saying, of Atlanta, my brother Parlay from the West Side of Atlanta, and you know my dog DJ Scream without a moderator at all, man. Y'all go check in, man, you know what I'm saying, and pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Pray for me.
Wow, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Look like Big Bank then took a page from DJ Vlad's book on how to play on the internet. He's definitely looking docile and sad in a darkened room, saying pray for him while he talked to other people who Parlay and Dewberry and them flew in to counsel him. Let's get to it, OG. I got to talk about this. What's going on? Sad. OG Pyru, what's up, man? It's very different, ain't it?
What did 6ix9ine touch him inappropriately or something?
I don't know. They saying he's a real street dude, so he shouldn't have never sat down with no 6ix9ine. That's what, and everybody's commenting and talking about how he was a real street dude. But I got a question for you, OG. If he sat down with Charleston White, if he sat down with Woody, if he sat down with Young Thug, and now he's sitting down with 6ix9ine, and he sat down with a lot of different. What's so different about it?
Well, he must have got molested, because that's the only difference. He need counseling, and somebody need to pray for him. That's some soft ass shit, bro. What's wrong with you?
OG, this G code that he's trying to apply to this standpoint. I want to play a little bit of what he said with them as he was in the interview with Dewberry and Parlay and them. Listen to this, just a little bit of it.
On some G shit, you know what I'm saying? It's still, I'm looking at it while I'm watching it, I'm saying like, damn, Bank, I'm proud of you for even going. You know what I'm saying? Like it took 4 months to get this done or whatever, however, whatever. Like, you know, that was all cap what I put online when I said, hey, y'all, tag 6ix9ine, whatever. We already been trying to do that for months or whatever. They reached out first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we had to figure this shit out. I'm battling with myself like, hell nah. Hell nah. What I'm hell nah. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a brick. But then I thought about it like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So I put it online. I'm battling with it. I put it online, see what they say. You know, the usual suspects gonna call. Are you serious? Yeah. Chain gang, hell yeah.
Now, OG, he's fighting back and forth with himself. He says when he did come out and say somebody have 6ix9ine to tag me, he already had the interview in hand and they had already done it. So he's playing on the internet to get people to see that he did a 6ix9ine interview, and he's wanting people to now start to get engaged. Man, I did the 6ix9ine interview, and now how can we get them to watch it? Man, just shoot a shot out there and say, hey, somebody tag 6ix9ine and let him know I want to sit down with him after the interview has already been done. This is the deception of how the internet game is being played, where people are trying to come up with ways to get people to engage even more and more. And I don't have a problem with it, you know, if that's what he's doing. But now the antics afterwards, the repercussions of now everybody speaking on the fact that he's such a street dude. How could he sit down with 6ix9ine and then he's so upset with himself and this tug of war within because I sit down with 6ix9ine. Oh, man. But you got paid.
First of all, I want to say this, a public apology. I said the man was a little OG Percy. I take that back. Percy would never do no soft shit like, I don't know Percy from a can of paint. I just said it. But OG Percy, I apologize for my antics because that soft milk toast shit that man just said, I cannot describe you in his light at all, bro. You way more gangster than that. And I don't know why these dudes, after they do this sissy shit be trying to say that they gangster and I'm checking in. Like, bro, like you say, I'm playing to get likes and views because not everybody gonna go over to the 6ix9ine interview to see what he's saying.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it, y'all. America, don't fall for it.
I think they are. Listen, OG, all of them already watch these guys anyway. So they're entertaining at this point. It's just like an episode of back in the day of, say, Johnny Carson or Arsenio Hall or something came on, and you're like, oh, I don't even watch that dude gonna be on there tonight. I ain't rocking with that. So it's really a thing of trying to keep the people engaged in the way that they, the way that they're playing it. I don't know. I'm more loyal to certain things. If I do something, then I meant to do it because that's how I roll. I'm not gonna apologize for what I done. I'm gonna give you a reason for why I done it, and I did it because that's what I wanted to do. I'm not going to sit back and say, hey man, I just don't move like that. That's not my thing. When I move, I'm moving. I did it. I meant to do it. No regrets. Even going all the way back to the Charleston White interviews, anybody I interviewed, even when I came up there, I interviewed y'all in LA the first time, or interviewed Melvin, interviewing Faison Love, all the different things that I done went back and forth with different people because they might have felt the way, man, or either somebody said something cause I interviewed somebody. I don't really care about that, bro. I don't really look at it that way, man. I look at it from, I'm a man, I stand on what I done. And that's just how I feel about it. And I don't care who don't like it. At that, I guess that's because I'm not trying to get a white daddy like you always say, OG. I don't give a damn.
We trying to get a white daddy.
You on that one, OG? We not trying to get a white daddy.
You're gonna take that back.
OG, so OG, I gotta get you to, and I want your honest opinion on this one, because this is the one that I knew that this one here, when I heard it, I said, man, OG need to give me an understanding of this right here. And there was a couple of things said. And one, Jim Jones, he was like, these so-called real ninjas would do an interview with a rat for some cheese. Now, how that make you feel, ninja? So, LOL. So when I heard that, I was like, damn, do we got a point? Or is it a thing where you supposed to be able to talk to anybody? Listen at this part right here, OG.
Can you keep the street code and still be a journalist? That's what people are starting to ask.
Right.
And it's because of something, I guess it was 6ix9ine or something, talking to Big Bank or something, and that question was asked. And I thought that was real powerful. I was like, man, I'm going to ask Killer that one day. Can you keep the street code and still be a great journalist?
Yeah, absolutely. Thinking about it is this, right? Even if I'm writing music or writing a movie or anything, I'm living off memory. I'm not in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been in the streets in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're sitting there saying a street code, it's certain things that I still live by that I wouldn't do. As far as, the reason, like you said, 6ix9ine or whoever, is because I think also, right, what happens is this, and I'm not speaking about anybody specifically, you got podcasters who's gang members.
Yeah.
And that shit never goes away.
Yeah.
So when you're a podcaster and you're a gang member, it's like, yo, you tripping, fool.
Get the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Crody, you know what I'm saying? When you're gang related, it never goes away. So people will look for certain shit to be like, yo, that nigga ain't keeping it real. Like,
wow, what do you think about that, OG?
Well, hey, they said what they said,
I'm just trying to understand if you're gang related and you're a podcaster, like, does that make it a difference now because you're a gang related person? You got a code that you have to stand by, and the first
gang related and a gang member is two different things. You got journalists that's war correspondents, right?
Right.
And they right there in the war, right there with a helmet on, reporting right in the war, right?
Right.
They still war correspondents, but they don't do entertainment tonight, do they?
No, they don't.
So if we sitting up in here, I'm sitting in my bedroom right now talking to you, I can't say I'm a gang correspondent. I'm not out here talking to you on Rosecrans.
Right.
So none of these dudes are active in what they doing, but corresponding, running their mouth. Ain't nobody doing no drive-bys. Ain't none of them doing no snatching grabs. They're not doing no home invasions. They killing the microphone.
OG, wait a minute. Let me get this first question.
Can you keep the street code and still be a journalist?
Can you keep the street code and still be a journalist?
No.
You basically you can't be a journalist. You either in the streets or you being a journalist.
The street code is running, stealing, hiding. So being a journalist with tattletales.
Can you be a journalist and still live by a street code is a crazy question Mace asked to Cameron. And it's just like, no, I get it, but the one thing I can't and will say, all these so-called gangsters, they ain't put in no work in years. They've been sitting behind the mic now. These shows been going on for 5 years.
Right.
5-6 years, y'all been sitting behind the mics, but y'all still jump out here with your bravado and stick your chest out like you really moving like that. Man, come on, bro. Come on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not trying to toot your horn, OG. Don't think that when I say this, but you only one I seen do the realest thing I've seen on the internet is you. I ain't really seen none of these other dudes do nothing close to what you are. And I'm just being real. I've watched this whole thing with a panoramic view. And I'm not bragging on what happens, but I'm saying these people need to stop playing like they in the streets. See, I ain't in the streets. I'm just going to be real with you. I ain't been in the streets for 30 years. Not like that, where I'm out here just, I'm finna blow your hair back, or I'm finna 20-something years ago. I'm not, because if I was, you'll know it. Because I'll be doing some stuff. You hear me?
Right.
Meaning I'll be popping it off every day. I can influence somebody to do some bad shit. Or I can be a part of it and do the bad shit with them like I used to be. But we're not doing that no more, because if we was, our ass would be dead in the grave or locked up if we continue to do it. So it's a thing to me where people are flexing like they really this, and I see them online doing it, and it's really annoying to me. It's just like, damn, like, nigga, you really like acting like you really gonna flex and you living by this code, but you're not trying to get, like you always say, you're not trying to go down there to that damn penitentiary. You're not trying to get locked up and leave all this luxurious, these damn Rolls Royces and shit.
No. And actually, the dudes in the street, they ain't in the street no more. It ain't happening like it used to happen. Gas damn near $10. Everybody using Uber. You see gangsters doing Uber and stuff.
They trying to do Lyft and Uber to try to get some money in their pocket.
Man, them that got cars, So the whole code didn't change. And these people that pretend, and the point that you make about, I'm real and a street code, but you ain't lived close to the street in 20 years. You up there, your two neighbors is clear people.
Clear people, that's right. So why are we acting like that?
Yeah, be real with who. I just can't afford it right now,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be setting up now. Don't get it twisted. I'm still who I am, and if you take it there, we gonna go there when it go there. Believe that. We gonna take it there. Well, if you catch me in the wrong spot, I'm gonna have to go for what I know. But at any rate, I'm not looking for that at all. I go everywhere. I'm showing love to everybody. I'm not even in that no more, because if I was in it, if I really was who like that, moving like that, you wouldn't even know what hit you. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, my mind is so far advanced than what it was when I was really out there acting a fool. I don't know what I would be right now if I was thinking like that. Because I was so much younger. You know what I mean, OG? I didn't know what I was doing and was running around like a damn fool back then when I think back on it, but would act a fool with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around thinking I'm I'm walking around looking at folk crazy. They ain't saying nothing to me. Telling this nigga, man, be over there at 6 o'clock. If he don't have the money, do this. You know what I'm saying? Holding the whole house hostage until I get my money. You know, all this old crazy stuff that you think you Tony Montana, they got a place for you. Yeah. People be so bad, OG, but I tell you all the time, when you look at the rate, man, if people are bad as they act, prison will be, they'll be stabbing and killing 24/7, and it'd be bloodshed every day, all day. Count time will be confused as hell this morning.
That's right.
When you got guys that's locked up in that penitentiary, as soon as they get there, I never forget back in the days, a 15-year-old boy come in there, man, and everybody was just trying to look out for him. Nobody wasn't trying to do nothing to that man, not no brother. If you did something to him and you was a Hispanic or something like that, you gonna have a problem because they not gonna let you do that to him because they know he's young and he knew. That's why these savages that they so-called, they may have killed 27 people. They may have done some stuff that robbed 30,000 banks. But when they get to a place where they locked up and they in their senses or whatever, these people, man, sitting there chilling, bro. And if he's one that done been through some stuff and he been locked up a long time, he not gonna say much to you. He watching everything that's going on and knowing what's going on. And when the move happened, you ain't gonna know what happened because you ain't gonna see him say nothing about it.
That's right.
So I don't know why these folk want to play the gangster role so bad as podcasters. I just don't know. And play the street code so bad, OG. Why do you think they trying to do that so much?
And that's cute. That's the new boys in the hood and colors. Yeah, I can talk. And big bank is what we call in the penitentiary a cell soldier.
What is that, OG?
Somebody hooping and hollering, he ain't gonna come out with a knife at all.
Oh, his life too good for him right now, man. Them folk over there, they've been doing big facts over there. Him and all his people, man, they over there. I seen that building over there where they be at a revolt, man. Them folks over there living good. They don't want to leave that cush. They don't want to leave that cush job.
The numbers didn't go up with 6ix9ine like he wanted them, so that's what he had.
No. It's greed. It's greed. Now we can push it up even higher.
Oh, okay.
The numbers did what they supposed to do.
I'll humble myself. I'll show my feminine side. I'll take them panties off.
Whoa, OG. No, like I said, I never met the guy, but I think he's he's just entertaining at this point.
That's not entertaining. That man said, I had to seek counseling, and I brought in the OG from Dallas, Texas, big old Texas.
Watch yourself. Now watch your damn self. Don't you do it, OG.
Somebody, I had to go get somebody. Well, you didn't contact Dallas, Texas before you made the interview, idiot.
Oh, gee, he didn't wait. He trying to make sure his street code is still valid with the guys he's sitting on the panel with, I guess. I don't know. But it's a little different than what I'm.
You worry about that? Wait a minute. I don't check with you before I do everything.
We talk all the time, but it ain't like that.
Hypothetically, before I make a move, before I go on Adam 12, I would ask, hey man, check this out.
What you think about that?
I'm going on Adam 12. So if these dudes you confide in, now how come you didn't confide with them before you got that check from Hernandez?
He said, why Hernandez standing in that pool talking about I walked shit down? What the hell is going on?
You got that check and you spent it. So don't start crying baby tears now.
Wow, man. Oh, gee, man. And he wanted to talk to Bank because he felt like Bank was one of the Ring King leaders over there for Atlanta. So he knew all those guys, 21 Savage and all of them.
As you say all the time, Banks was the low-hanging fruit, dummy.
Wait a minute, OG, you hard on Banks, man. So
when Banks come back, do what you do and stand on. Don't come back talking about you see counselor or I went to Dr. Phil and I need Dewberry and so and so to see if I'm still all right. What you got? Check your drawers. What did 6ix9ine do to you, bro?
What the hell, OG? I don't think he trying to make sure his street code's still valid. OG, go on with that bull crap, man. And he did right to check with Texas when when you try and check that street code. Cause that's why you want to check at in the South. You want to make sure you check with Texas.
If he wanted to check the street code in Dallas, he had to get with Jimmy the Cricket. The rest of y'all ain't.
Oh Lord, no! What? He that's his boy too. So he could have that. He just got his second in command.
No.
But you got to realize Jimmy the Cricket came out and said this was a big win for the 6ix9ine coming out, and he basically shut down all the rappers now. All the rappers dead. The rap music, rap game is dead because 6ix9ine shut them down in Atlanta.
Ooh, wow.
Man, this whole game, man. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, bro, because I'm trying to figure it out myself, man. What are we doing here? Is this really a thing where we feel like this is this podcast? Have we gone too far? Guys, I might have to shut this damn podcast off because I don't want to be labeled like some of these folks. I got to eat. No, America, we finna shut it down. We can't do this no more, man. Till we get a what, OG?
A white daddy.
No, we're not doing that.
I need a daddy from Dubai. Here with a white daddy.
Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. And if you're still watching right here, you should see. George Floyd, man, had issues with George Floyd's people had issues with this comedian, Kevin Hart. These comedians went crazy over this stuff. Right here, Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.